Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie, and it's Sunday, and I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to start with the song, and then maybe by the time I finish singing it, I'll be more awake. And I'll say hello to everybody. Wow, thank you, everybody, for being here so early. This is one of those new ones I just put out. Like a drug I used to take, give me shivers and the shakes, make the whole world move in slow motion. Like the gin and 7-Up at the bottom of my cup, got me sleeping with one eye open. Like a hit of Mary Jane, got me crazy and insane, can't be sure if I'm coming or going. I hate to kiss and tell, but like a wizard with a spell, your loving is my magic potion. Abracadabra, I'm a victim of your charms. Abracadabra, when you hold me in your arms. Abracadabra, I'm enchanted by your kisses. Never felt better than this. Abracadabra. Hit me like a lightning strike, playing rough with dynamite. Seeing you was like a chemical reaction, burning up the road, and I'm fighting for control. High speeding with reckless abandon, like walking on the air, baby. I don't have a prayer, I need to have my head examined. You're good enough to eat, got me squirming in my seat. Now I'm swept up in the heat of passion. Abracadabra, I'm a victim of your charms. Abracadabra, when you hold me in your arms. Abracadabra, I'm enchanted by your kiss. It's never felt better than this. Abracadabra. Oh, the magic of the moonlight, the magic of your touch. It might be otherworldly, but I like it way too much. The magic of a melody, the magic of a dream. Well, work your magic on me. Abracadabra. Abracadabra, I'm a victim of your charms. Abracadabra, when you hold me in your arms. Abracadabra, I'm enchanted by your kiss. It's never felt better than this. Abracadabra. That was magic. All right, I'm silly. I want to say a big hello. I think Robbie Stingle was here first. Good to see you. And then Chad Freeman. Hey, happy Sunday. Oh, yeah, and happy February. I feel like as the shortest month, I feel like we can do this, y'all. We can get through February. So I love it. So Chad's at work, but it's having a slow day. Well, I'm glad that it's slow today and you can hang out. Oh, and thank you everybody who's checked out. I did put out... one of my things is like I'll write a song and then I never like share it with anybody, and then I'm like, and then it just sits in my little pile of songs. And so I've been trying to like, I'm gonna just record them even if I don't know them very well yet. So they'll get better with time. But so I wrote one on Thursday and 2 on Friday. And so, yeah, and recorded all those. So if I write one today, then I'll have like one for every day of February. I'll be like David Coyle, James, except for a shorter month. Then my friend David Coyle, he friends with me and James, and he did Song a Day for January. And he's amazing. He does this, like, he's done it several times. And they're really good. We should, I'll try to post a link here in a minute. Karen Reese, great to see you. Hope you're having a great day and a great week. Ooh, that's really cool. And the 420 show. Oh, yeah, it is kind of about that, huh? And it started out just all about drugs. And I'm like, where am I going to take this? And I'm like, I'll make it a love song. I'm like, why am I talking? Yeah, it's the sobriety, y'all. Good morning, Pookie. Great to see you. Hope you're doing really well. I've been a busy bee. Well, I'll tell you about yesterday. I was so like... It was a long day, y'all. I did a lot. Minnie Vibe, it's great to see you. I see you're making crepes today, and that makes me jealous because I want crepes. Kurt, good to see you. Sorry that I like just put it all out. You're probably supposed to like space things out and do it in some kind of like smart way, but I didn't. I just put them all out at once. But I did put out, if you remember, you got them about like 16 hours before everybody else. So yeah, yay members. I really do appreciate everybody who is a member, and you can have a little bat emoji by your name, and then use the special emojis in the chat. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of more stuff to do. I don't know yet. Let's see, we've got Justine is also here. Great to see you, Justine. James Griffin. Also I forgot. James Griffin was Bandcamp Friday on Friday, and James bought one of my albums, and I really appreciate it, James. I just saw that this morning. You are awesome. Let's see who else we got here. Michael Songs. Hello, how did your show go today? I'm sorry I miss it. I was watching Superman. I wasn't even doing anything good. I was like, well, I have to eat breakfast and take a shower and stuff and get ready for this thing. But yeah, I hate that. Sometimes I get to watch and replay. Hold on, James. I did not hear this. So, Michael, you had a car accident? Are you doing okay? I did not know about this. Like, I mean, I'm kind of out of the loop, but I'm so sorry to hear this, and I hope you're doing okay. Please let me know. Seagull Rock Squawk, good to see you. Mad Musician Magician, it's really good to see you. It's been a while. Oh my gosh, still got a lot of pain. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I miss David. Where's David? Live to Fly channel, good to see you. Oh, you put out emojis, that's why I didn't see it. I like this staying dry today. We had some weather yesterday. Ali Gratia, good to see you. Cozy squishy pillows for the floor. I love that. I would make a blanket, a pillow fort, the blanket, and then hide in the fort. That's what I would like to do. It's a good day for that. Hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, great set today, Michael. Awesome. Yeah, the old abracadabra. Good to see you, Rhett. I had to, every time I tried to type it, I had to be like abracadabra. It's a hard word. It's like banana. I always put too many ananas in there. We've got Secret Legacy. Good to see you, Costa. On your way to work. 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, have a great day at work. Oh, I guess it's Monday there already. Oh, Michael, I love this. Share that pile of songs. I need to get on it. So yeah, that's what I'm starting to do. So hopefully, I have a few that I have like written in the past few months that need to be recorded, and there just haven't been. So Chad says, huge thank you to everybody who watched the ham show Saturday, shared wonderful comments about Liz a day. We made her day, and she said she was having a hard time, and we brightened her day greatly. That's awesome. I love that about this community. James said, I had to work all weekend, and your originals were the highlight. Oh, James. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, Robbie's got a new 28-inch pasty bronze series. I think it's pasty. I forgot it. Every time I've said it wrong. But it's a gong. It's a bronze series gong. That is exciting. How long does it take to arrive? Except for that abracadabra. That's what I was worried every time I played it. I was like, is that too much like that? Yeah, I want a crepe too. Blue Unicorn, good morning. It's so early for you. You're the sweetest. The more the better, especially if it means it gets out there and doesn't just sit there in the memory. Exactly. And I feel like I kind of do this to myself because I'm not like sure if I like it yet. But I'm never sure if I like it until I play it like 20 times. And then I'm like, this one's not bad. Or I'm like, no, I don't like this one at all. But I don't know until I've played it like 20 times. Pole vault, beep beep. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, hope you and Sunshine are feeling better. I'm sorry that you've been sick. Charlie Gabaldon, good to see you. Robbie's got a new Sunday Sounds out. The ant leader has risen. Dun dun dun. Horn beep, good to see you. I'm totally not sitting in a pillow fort right now. Not me. I want to be. Forts are the best. I would do that. It's kind of what I have here. I got a giant pillow. Dennis Ellis, good to see you too. I even have names Valerie don't like too much, so I keep them up. Is this Rhett? I don't know. So Chad said that he posted last night the following upcoming shows: 420 show, country music, grunge 2, or grunge dose, I don't know. And I saw this. Ham welcomes the Gong Father. Robbie emailed me, and he says it says on there, "This is the Robbie Stingle show," and I'm really excited for you, Robbie. That's gonna be fun. And Chad, that's awesome of you to do. Pole vault tried to heal Sunshine this morning, like that Benny Hinn guy. Pushed her head and said healed, and then she started beating me up. I think that's deserved, sir. Hold on, I'm going back up because I feel like, okay, am I missing anybody? Sorry if I am. Ooh, you get it in about a week. Well, that's pretty quick. Sometimes you've waited a long time for these, so that's pretty quick. Zora really likes it and will be headbutting it. Aww. Ooh, I love this. Mad Musician Magician says that they bought a vintage G10 guitar amp at Goodwill for $7. That is so awesome. That beats I bought a little Fender amp for $25 on Craigslist once, and I thought that was like the best deal ever. So yeah, you got me beat by a lot there. That is a good deal. Pillow and blanket fort for everybody. I love this snorting syrup. Like, please share. Let's see. Oh yeah, James, thank you. Liked and notified for the Robbie Stingle show. I love it. Sooner or later, it is gonna work. Just keep trying. But like, maybe, I don't know, like do it and then like step back so she can't hit you too hard. Maybe something like that. Benny Hill versus Monty Python. Yeah, I don't think there's a contest there. Well, E. Urban. Oh, hold on. Good morning, E. Urban. Benny Hill stuck already. You just have to say the name and it's like in your head. I can hear it too. E. Urban says that they saved a ton of money on car insurance by not paying for it. That's not how that works, but that's kind of smart. Robbie's going to be playing the full live Dazed and Confused on his gong with the bow, right? This is pretty cool. A whole lot of Robbie going on. I love that. Yeah, everybody's voting Monty Python. Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh, Charlie. You crack me up. So I will do a short, well, this won't be, I say they're short and then I just never stop talking. But so, yesterday we woke up and it was raining, and, by maybe like 10 a.m. it starts snowing, and these were like super fat flakes, and it was snowing. And I left at 4, and by 4 o'clock there had to been, we're debating like how big this is, but like 8 to 10 inches of snow on the car. It was really heavy and really wet and really heavy. And it wasn't exactly. It wasn't frozen to the car, so it didn't have to scrape, but it was a lot of snow. And so I signed up to volunteer at this music festival up in Longmont, which is like, it's not crazy far, but it's like 20 miles north of me. And so I'm like, oh, no problem. Once I get out of the neighborhood, it'll be fine, right? Which is kind of true. But it was just getting out of the neighborhood, which took a lot longer than I expected. So so we're trying to clean off the car. And while we're cleaning off the car, one of the neighbors is trying to drive in and get stuck in the parking lot. So we have like this long parking lot, this like cul-de-sac thing, and they got stuck. It's a very small car, but they got stuck in the, halfway to get into a spot. So they were just kind of stuck right in the middle of the parking, like of the road, kind of the, not in a space. And you could hear she just couldn't figure it out. And so, stopped, and we tried to like help push her into it. So it took like 20 minutes, and we finally we got her pushed. You were like, back up, forward, until we got her into the space. And then I had dressed all cute for this. Like, they give you a free t-shirt that you're supposed to wear that has it's called the Winter Walkabout Festival. So I had my cute little t-shirt on, but I had a coat on, so the t-shirt was cute still. But my jeans were just, all my jeans were completely drenched by the time we were through the front of them, and it was just like brown mud. I go total on thighs, and I looked really bad. And it took half hour into the event before they were dry. It was not a good look. But we got her pushed in, and I'm like, okay, that won't be a problem. So what color is mud in your world, dude? So get the car all fine. So during this time, it's still snowing. So I had cleaned off half the car, and then we pushed the car back. So that half of the car was already covered in snow again. And so then I took all, we got all the snow off, and then, backed up okay. And then I got stuck in the parking lot, 10 feet from where the other person got stuck in the parking lot. And it didn't take long, but because I'm pretty good with the up and back. So I was like, oh, this is no problem. And I got my little Corolla to, go. And I'm like, okay, I got this. So it took me forever just to get out of the apartment complex, because it was just this much snow. And it was still coming down. And I'm like, but once I got onto the main road, it's fine. And then once the highway, it was kind of slow, but it, no big deal. There'd been plows. It was good. I get to Longmont. It's just raining. There's there's barely any, there's maybe an inch of snow on the ground, and it's just raining. And, it's, completely, it's night and day difference. And so we did we did the festival, and the festival is pretty cool. If you've been around here for a while, you've seen last February, I played at this one, and that was at a record shop, and I did a live stream. I think I did it live streamed, or we watched it together later, one or the other. And so this year I didn't get a spot, but I volunteered to help out. And so I helped out at this place called the Speakeasy, which is, it's really cool. And it's, you have to walk down this, there's a little sign that says Speakeasy on top, but it's easy to miss. And there's no big sign, and the door is has nothing on it. So you don't you have to walk down this really dark stairwell that's kind of sketchy. And, but if it's your first time, it looks special. It looks, not so cool, but when you go down, it's so cool. Sarah, the owner, has made it such it's so warm, and it's got all, these velvet couches, and, it's a real speakeasy. Yeah. It's it's got it has one of those round couches and lots of little chandeliers all over the place, and you can play pool. And then there's a nice stage, and it's kind of long and narrow, but for the stage and the band area, and it's behind a little curtain so that you can block it off from the bar. And so the bar was really full, and so our job, it was me and my new friend Lisa, and we counted everybody who came in. So the first band we were there for is called the Hunter Stone Band, and he's really cool. He's hosts a lot of open mics and stuff around here for years, and so mostly I've heard him just solo on his guitar, and he had full band, and it was tight. They sounded great, and the sound in there was really good for them. And they had, I think we had 140 people come in and out for that show. And then the second show was this band Augustus, and they've been around for at least 12 years, if not 15. And which is the guy's not that old. He's, so Colin's the lead singer, and he's real cute, and he beautiful voice and plays guitar and a little keyboard and stuff. And it's been him and Jim as a kind of a duo for a while. And so Jim hosted a lot of open mics too. And actually, it's kind of when I started playing out, I would start going to Jim's open mics. It was one of the very first ones I went to. And there are videos of this. So like at Twisted Pine and stuff. So if you go back in my archives of videos, it's like 10 years ago, that would, like I played Britney Spears and stuff. I have videos of that. So he was, so they've been awesome in the sense of I feel like they kind of helped me get started. And neither of them recognized me at all. Like there was no, but I haven't seen them in a long time, but just no. I was like, okay, I feel like a dork now because I was like, Jim, Colin, and they're like, we don't know you, but that's cool. But I got to stand by the door, and we have to check. Everybody buys this badge because there's 15 venues, and there's like 4 to 5 bands at each venue during the day, stacked out from like 2 to 10 p.m. And so people they kind of come and go. It's like some people like try to see all of the. Oh no! Did I mix up? Oh no, you are sick. I try to mix up, like some people try to go to see all the bands at once, and some people just like go and sit at one place and watch the bands there. Because again, it was really snowy. It was snowing and cold. Not so much as here, but it was cold and snowy and rainy. And but it was fun to sit at the front because I had so many people I know walk in, and so it felt like little mini reunions. Every 5-10 minutes somebody would come in. I'd be like, I haven't seen you in forever, because I don't go out much. Well, some people I've seen, like my friend like Mandy, I saw her last weekend. I helped her move. And my friend Terry, I see her a lot too, because she comes out to shows a lot. But then I saw some people that I know from open mics, and people that I've known from, like they're in a band, or know from song school, or I know, I did this play. Well, Mandy, I told you last week, was the director of a play that I did 5-6 years ago now. And so I met a ton of people during that play because it was a huge cast. And so I saw several people from there showed up. Just happened to come by to see the show. So, and I saw my friend Peter. I haven't seen him in years. He also kind of started out at the same time as me, doing open mics at the same places. And now he's got a new duo project that he's just started, and he was there with his with the person that he's doing the duet with, and she was really sweet. I had not met her before, and we hung out for a while. So it was really cool to just hang out and see people and get a ton of hugs. And the music was really good. Oh, and my friend Lisa that I met, who I worked with, she was so cool. And she just moved back into town a few months ago, and she's part of so there's a place called Bootstrap Brewery, and this guy, Brian, he's got a ukulele band. So it's like I think it's Sunday, might be Mondays, once a week, everybody shows up. They will get like 30 to 40 ukulele players at once. And then if you come a few times, you get a kazoo too. So sometimes there's kazoo parts, and so they play cover songs, but on the ukulele. And they're usually kind of have an easy version, and then so it's not too hard for anybody who's just starting out, but it's pretty funny because there's 30 ukulele players at once. So she plays a banjo-lele, which is like a ukulele, but it's banjo. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's a mix between a banjo and a ukulele, but you finger it like a ukulele. Nobody comment on that. The fingering is like a ukulele. And so she's started going to that, and she also was telling me, she was showing me, she makes shoes, y'all. I was like, and they are so cute. They were the ones I liked the most are they were kind of Converse All-Star style high tops, but they were leather, and they had multiple colors, and like she does the whole thing, like sews the sides, does all the eyelets, does the soles of the shoes, and like stitches it all together. And her website was called the Purple Turtle Studios, Purple Turtle, something like that, Purple Turtle Studios. And so yeah. Oh, and she had one that were like, they were like high tops, and then they had glitter wings coming off the calf. Glitter wings, y'all. I don't have any shoes with glitter wings. So, yeah, I was a little jealous of that. Because, yeah, I don't know if I've ever met anybody who, like, makes shoes. But she does other art, too. But, okay. I don't want anybody to make fun of me over here. I'm seeing you. I'm going to pass them by. So, yeah, fun. Frozen mud and snow and stuck car. What a great way. Well, that's not even it. That's not even, I forgot the best part of it. Yeah, Kurt's got the good advice. Oh, black mud is a thing. That's true. Chad saw, I saw also part of this. Chad likes Gwenguli. She's pretty hot. Pookie said it rained all night and still raining this morning. Oh, well, is David getting rained on right now? There is red mud. That's true. There is no yellow mud. What, yellow mud? Nuh-uh. Well, it's kind of orangey. I'll give you that. Indy, good to see you. How have you been? Okay, this is different. You know that's not what I'm talking about. It was on the front. You know. Is sand mud? Hey, Blue Unicorn, are you awake? Is sand mud? Quicksand is mud. Is quicksand mud? It's deadly mud. Quicksand ain't quick enough. It really is like a real speakeasy. And I got to talk to Sarah for a bit, and it's fun because I had played there with my band. Oh man, like 2015, 2016, and that's like right when she'd first opened, and she was just like, "Oh my gosh," she was like, "You're familiar," but she couldn't place me, and I was like, when I told her, she was like, "Ah, it's because it's been a while, y'all." Ooh, I would love this mini vibes. I would love this a lot. I've been having a little problems getting things booked, or not really, just getting people to respond to me. Oh, thank you, James. Yeah, here's me. I'm like 12 minutes behind, but here's me at the Winter Walkabout last February, if you are interested. Edward Richard, hello. Hope you're doing well. You got me on this one, pole vault. I was like, because I've been having so much trouble with my internet. I was worried it was. But it was just you. You're just tripping out. Ryan Hall, good to see you at your dad's house for his 84th birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy. He's an old U.S. Marine Corps, USMC. So he'll be lurking. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here, though. Quicksand should be called patient sand. But when you're sinking, it goes really fast. Has anyone ever actually encountered quicksand? Because, yeah, I keep thinking I will. Aw, Roque Avenada, you're so sweet. I don't know if you're here listening, but that's awesome. Mateus, good to see you. How's things been? Oh, Robbie, I appreciate that, because sometimes I don't know. Let's see. Right, if you've had, I think that's the only thing you can play with ukulele and kazoo. That's just all that you. No, they do play a lot, and sometimes they'll have like they play just with each other, but then maybe once or twice a year they'll be part of a concert, and they'll play like the opening act of something, and it'll be crazy because it's like you cannot find parking because there's 40 ukulele players who just showed up. They could carpool. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear this. Hugh Caldwell, hello, hello. How are you doing? How's everything been? You're right. These are the cutest shoes. And she's just started out making them, I think, since she got here. Right, glitter wing shoes. Yeah. Purple turtle sounds like a personal problem. That's funny. Oh, hello again. Is sand mud blue unicorn? Did you hear that one? Is sand mud? I don't know. We have to ask the expert. Oh, were you guys up all night? I bet people have fun and I miss it. So Mix is like, sand is just small rocks. Oh, that's not right, David. I have never called you a dumbass, ever. I love David. I think he's amazing. Okay, I got you. I will do. It's on my website. I need to make it a PDF to send, but I can do it. Okay, Chad has a new poll on his community page. What should I sing at Karaoke Friday? Oh yeah, mad respect to everybody who served, including Ryan's dad. There's not quicksand in Poland? What y'all doing over there? You got no raccoons? You got no quicksand? I don't even know. Lauren, it's flock o'clock. Ooh, I like it's flock o'clock. That's pretty smart. I stole that. Look what I came up with, guys. It's flock o'clock. I'm a thief. Ooh, the Hams Show is now sponsoring the Monday Hangover. I love it. You got so many sponsors. You're not going to have any show. You're just going to show sponsors all the time. Oh my God, Yerman, you're so funny. They say the best way to escape quicksand is to slowly shimmy your way out of it, which is also how I escaped my ex. Chad is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I was like, pole vault? I guess you are a little sick. You must have a fever. I think, Chad, you should take advantage. Yeah. Unicorns are real, don't you know, Blue Unicorn? Oh, both and neither. Ooh, there's a good Robot Chicken first season about quicksand. I've never watched that show. Yeah, that's a good merch idea. Flock o'clock. Robbie has sunk in quicksand and was rescued. I think you need to make a short about this whole story so that we can watch it. The Waka Flocka. Uh-oh, Hugh. Okay, here, Kurt saved it. Rock out with your flock out. Oh, this is so sweet. Pole vault willed Chad Freeman all of his stuff last night. Well, you get that fancy mic that changes colors. That's going to be good. Possibly the leftover cigarettes he hasn't finished smoking. So no, this is a good point. So I need to mention this a little bit later. I have not finished my story about last night. Oh my God, a 102 temp. Right, flocked up. So I leave Longmont last night, and I was like, part of me was like, I could stay and like watch other bands, but it was like, it's cold. My jeans were all muddy. I was hungry for dinner, and it was kind of like, I wasn't sure what the traffic was, or the driving situation was. So I left about 7:30, and I come back home, and from Longmont, there's no snow on the car. It's like a little bit of rain. Nothing. Don't have to scrape. Nothing. So road's pretty clear. All good. Drive down the highway, and like the closer I'm getting home, it's a little bit snowy, but it's not too bad. And I turn onto my street, like the main road from the highway, and it literally went from like clear road to like trying to turn left, I had to go over a big like hump foot of snow that the snowplow had kind of left in the way. And I almost didn't make it just into the highway. I was like, oh no. So I'm like, okay. So I drive, and then it's like a mile down this main road till I get to my little road. And it's not great, but there is definitely like 2 tire tracks between the snow that I tried to stay in a 2-lane road. There's only like the one lane is clear. And so I kind of stay in the lane, and you're supposed to go 40, and I think I'm going 25. And just trying to get up. And then there's a hill. So I'm trying to get up this hill, barely make it. I'm like, oh, thank God. And then I have to turn onto like the side road towards my house. And at this point, no plow truck has been through since I left. It was to the top of my, my whole car was on snow. Like I was just, my tires barely touched the ground because the car was on the snow. So I was like, this is not good. So, but there were little ruts, and I kind of slid my way, and then I have to turn onto a littler street. And that street was also stupid. And then I have to turn onto my driveway, which is like long driveway and then cul-de-sac at the end. So this thing was, I don't even know how I made it this far. So I finally, I'm like, just at this point, I'm just like, got it, and like trying to surf on the snow all the way in. So I get all the way in, and I get all the way to the cul-de-sac, at which point I get stuck exactly where my neighbor got stuck. Like some kind of crazy karma. And I was like, no. And so I have to call my partner and be like, and I'm like, hey, my car got stuck. And I could tell, like, he was like, oh no, because I just traveled, halfway across the county to a different county and back. And and I'm like, no, I'm outside. I'm outside the parking lot. So, which is good, but it's so like I tried to like reverse and go forward, reverse, trying to get there. And so pretty much, so the cul-de-sac has like a little round thing in the middle that's got like a little tree and a rose bush and a thing. And I almost made it up there because I was every time I thought I was going to turn this way, the car would turn the other way. And I was just getting closer and closer to it, to where I was like, oh no, this is bad. So, so finally I was like, okay, let me like not try to go forward anymore. And I will try to back up into the spot that's like right behind me. So I'm, trying to get in. No, didn't help. And so by this time, partner comes out. And he's like pushing the front of the car, and I'm trying to, that didn't work. So we try to push the back of the car, go the other way. That didn't work. And finally, I got to where I'm now, instead of being parallel with the street, so maybe people could go around or something. No, now I'm perpendicular, completely blocking the whole cul-de-sac from anybody coming in at all. So 10 points for me. And I so rock back and forth forever trying to get a spot. Just now I'm in no way can get into this spot because I'm completely at the wrong angle at this point. At this point, our neighbor Sarah, who we've never met before, comes out and was like, y'all need help, don't you? We're like, yes, we do. So she gets in the car and she tries, and she can't get into that spot either. And she's like, hold on, there's an open spot farther down. Let's just get out of here. So she kind of finally gets the spot all the way out to the, we're like 6 buildings down from my building. So it's not close. That's where it is right now. It's pretty far down there. And, but she gets it down there, and then so she's trying to turn into a spot, get stuck. And so we go back and forth. So she gets it to where it was like, now she's pointed towards the parking spot, but the whole back of the car from like the front door out is sticking out. And it's not a huge car, so people could still get around, but like anybody coming around this curve fast is just going to hit right into us, especially at night. And so we're like, it was good. It was better. I appreciate Sarah a lot. It was a ton better, but it was still, So then we went and got, from the recycling bin, we got some cardboard boxes, and we put them under the car tire, and I like dug out, try it with the scraper. I tried to dig out all of the snow from in front of the tires, and got a little bit closer. And then with the cardboard, we finally got all the way into the spot. So now we're parked about half a mile away from the house, but it's in a safe spot. And then maybe like 2 hours later, a truck came by and actually plowed. And And so now there's like 2 feet of snow behind the car so I don't think we're getting out today either, because it's like, yeah, it's a big barricade. So I missed half of Revenge of, God, what's it called again? Half of Svengoolie, which is, God, what was the name of the thing? Chad just told me. But it was, I've seen it before, so I was caught up. But it was, and I got to tell you, so I did sleep well. But I also have been taking new supplements to try to sleep better. So I'm not sure if it was having to push 2 cars last night that made me feel like I actually slept all night, or if it was the drugs. I think it's a waste to bury all of your things with you. And I think there's no, to quote pole vault Chad, no takey backies. If he said it, he said it, whether he's sick or not. Yeah, he'll never know the difference if you keep it. That's so morbid. We hope you're doing well. You had a raspberry sorbet and got very sick. Is that how that works? Like that Prince song? You guys crack me up. That's too funny. Yeah, I was looking for any tire tracks and it was not. I'm not the best snow driver, and I do not have a snow drivey car. I don't have like a Subaru or any kind of truck or anything with 4-wheel drive. It's nope. Nope. Poo poo in my diaper. Speaking of brown mud. Good to see ya. Huh. I got a big flash over here. What do you think that was? Oh, I see. Okay. It's all good. I was doubting you, dumb. You guys. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. No, I didn't want to use my car floor mats because they're nice, but we did decide, we are going to like invest in those plastic mats that you can stick in the trunk that will have traction. It's just usually they're so good about, they're usually really good about plowing here. Really, really good. I think the thing is that my neighborhood got all the snow and nobody else knew that it was snowing, because we got all the snow and nobody else got snow, because people like in Boulder only got 4 inches and Longmont got 2 inches, and we got all of it. Oh yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Thank you. Revenge of the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. Revenge of the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And it's an okay one. I've seen it quite a few times. Yeah. It's it kind of tells you the whole story right there in the title. There's a creature from the Black Lagoon. He's out for revenge. And everybody knows he's out for revenge, but like everybody's like, hey, what do you want to do? Let's go swim in the lagoon. Y'all, it's in the news. It tells you. I don't even know. Sven Jolly. Who am I, Elaine? Oh, that'd be fun. I'm kind of jealous of Chad. Pole vault taunting you and his assless chaps. This is what I've learned. Valerian root smells real bad, y'all. It smells real bad. But yeah, it's the snow is totally attracted to me. I think so. It was coming for me. But then now it's kind of pretty outside now, and it's not going to snow anymore. Blue likes to venge, but if it doesn't work, he will revenge. I love that. Polter Vault. That's a merch idea for you right there. He comes from the swamp, he's green, and he's on the prowl. Yeah. It's an okay one. I mean, I'm trying to think, like the first time I saw it, maybe I liked it better, but No, I just think everybody in the movie's dumb, and they. And is it one? I think it's one that's supposed to be in 3D, but they just show it in regular, so the 3D things are not 3D. They don't pop out, and it's kind of that's not fun. But yeah. So let's see. What else did I do this week? I want to tell you about. I did a lot of recording this week. So that first song, I haven't been writing songs very much. Like this last month, I've been kind of in a funk. But then on Thursday, I'd gone up to the studio to record, and I had like 2 hours booked out, and I get there and there's somebody in there, and I'm like, hey, I got the time, and they're like, no, I got the time. So after some back and forth, I relented to like, all right, you stay an hour and then I'll come back. And so I sat in this little room, and I was a little pissed off, but I was trying to be cool. But there was a guy outside in the hallway, and he was like talking to himself and kind of yelling. I was a little afraid, a little scared. I didn't know what was happening. And so I was kind of in this like weird mood of like, I'm having to wait, and I'm mad. And so that's when I wrote this Nothing Ever Changes song. That was that first song that I put out yesterday. So it kind of came, it was like, it started off with like, so it's a bitter pill to swallow was the valerian root reference. And then the time is standing still was me having to wait for this stupid room to be ready. And so I wrote the song in the sense of being upset about having to wait. But I like how it came out. And then the next day I was like, felt like I'm in this mode, and wrote two more. They each took about like half hour, 45 minutes. It came out really quick, and that's felt freeing because I felt so stuck lately and not being able to, not even start. It's not even like I can't finish a song. I can't start the song. So, like I just kind of sit there and look at this blank page and don't do anything. So it felt like I finally got some songs written, and then I put them out, and that's felt like I'm making progress again. Let's talk about how we are supposed to book you for your tour. Well, if you have, this is a great question. Thank you, Many Vibes. So far, what I've been trying to do is I've gotten a few people who have sent me places that they suggest that I try. So I have written to these places. Pretty sure I've gotten all the places that people have suggested so far. And I write a letter, and I'm like, hi, my name's Valerie, and I play some music, and I'm going to be in your town, and I have some friends who live there, and they're expecting me, and can I book a gig at your place? And so far, I've gotten 0 responses on that. So I don't know that I'm doing it right. And if anybody has suggestions on that, let me know. I do have one friend one of the flockers who has a friend who could book me this summer in north of London. And so I'm hoping for that to work out. But so far, that's my only even halfway gig that I have scheduled. So things that work are like, if you have a backyard, I will play if you have an ant hotel, I could play your ant hotel. If you have like a friend who's got a large garage space and many folding chairs, that could work. If you know of a local coffee shop or something that will let me play there, that would work. It didn't have to be anything special, but I kind of feel like I need to have a date and a place to go, and so I can be like, here, I'm going to be on tour, and I'll be there. And it doesn't have to be, it maybe has to be somewhere, it has to be legal. It can't just be like I'm not Gary Hubb's parking lot this. I don't want to get security guarded, but, oh, hey, speaking of Gary Hubb's, yeah, I'm not a rebel like he is. I'm scared of the law. So, but I'm open for anything. So if you go to my website, valerie-music.com/EPK, there is like all of my information that's in one place there. And I should also have it as a PDF, and I don't. So, but I'll do that this week. And so I send people that, and I'm like, here's my songs, here's my website, here's my YouTube channel, here's, songs I know. This is what I sound like. I don't know. And if anybody has any suggestions to make that better or to be like more exciting or make people want me, help make me more wanted, please. Oh, hey, Mr. Smith's here and lurking. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I never saw The Wild Women of Wonga. Totally missed that one. So far, I'm hoping for the Ant Motel, but that's all. But yeah, I got nothing. Even places, so I used to live in Dallas, and like a couple of places that I know of, they're no longer there. And so, yeah. But hopefully, pretty much, if you want me to come to your place and play a show, I will be there. I got a little guitar case, a flight case for my guitar, so I can bring my little guitar, and it'll be the Taylor, the not the big Taylor. It's like a GT Mini. GS Mini? Is that a car? One, never mind. It's a little bit. It's Taylor that's not a baby Taylor. Right? That's their lagoon. I don't know why you would swim in a lagoon. I lived in Florida, and they made it seem all clear and crystal. Well, they are crystal clear lagoons, I'm not going to lie. But if you know that the creature is out for revenge, it's on the news. It was like following this woman in particular, and she's like, you know what, I'd like to go swimming. Find a pool, bitch. Find a pool. I don't know. I don't understand movie characters sometimes. Ooh. Mix Club's got a new mix. Oh, I like that. I didn't notice that until Chad said it. I like it. Ooh, Kurt watched Naked Lunch the movie. It's twisted. I haven't seen that in forever. That would be good to watch. E. Urban says one of my pills tastes like banana pudding. Is it banana pudding? Or is it? I don't know. James watched the original Creature of the Black Lagoon in 3D with glasses from 7-Eleven, but they didn't work. I don't know if I have the right eyes for that either. Oh my gosh, James, you're killing it on Bandcamp purchases. He got me too, Gary. James, you're the best. Really appreciate that. Aw, I appreciate this too, Allie. Thank you. I didn't tell them. I left out the free. Maybe I should have told them. I'm Valerie freaking Bot, and I'm coming. So get ready, people. I'm gonna be there, and I should just show up. And I'll be like, I sent you an email. London, Ontario is on my list. I don't think I've written to anybody in Canada yet. Yeah. It'll happen. I think I'm up for castles. Yeah, I think the ants would like it. Well, I have this optimism, pole vault. I think that this is true. And I'm like, sure, everybody's going to want to book me completely. Some send an email and I'm like, hey, here I am. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. And it's just crickets. I'm like, is the email going through? Am I sending the email correctly? I spilled coffee on myself and it's hot. Okay. Am I doing a special stream for Valentine's Day? I am not. I hadn't specifically thought of that. I am going to be streaming on the 12th, my Lies and Love Songs, which is pretty close to Valentine's Day. So maybe we could make it all love songs and no lies. I also, on the 11th, on Sunday night, I am planning a new stream with the one and only Lady Campion. We're working this out. And we're still coming up with a name of what we're going to call the stream. No idea. But the premise right now is, both me and Lady Campion watch a lot of like Blue Unicorn, for example. We like to watch the Blue Unicorn. We like to, hear his songs, his take on things. He's very cool. And about, he'll introduce the song. He'll be like, everybody knows this song. And then he'll play a song. And we're like, I don't know the song. And I'll be like, Kate, do you know the song? She's like, I don't know the song. Do you know the song? We don't know the song at all. So, and and then then he'll be like, here's like a song nobody knows. We've never heard of the band. We're like, I don't know who we're talking about. So I told y'all last week, because I'm not the brightest person in the world. It was last week I was on a walk, and my Spotify will do a automatic playlist thing, and so it'll shoot out songs you have never heard that are like the songs you're listening to. You might also enjoy. So it played the Buddy Holly song by Weezer. And I was like, oh yeah, I know this song. And I was like, who's this band? And I was like, Weezer. And I was like, oh, Weezer? Y'all, I thought Weezer and Ween were the same band. When Blue says Ween, my head goes Weezer. And I was like, I don't know who the hell Ween is. And I asked Lady, and I said, do you know who? She doesn't know who Ween is either. But we know that there's one Blue Unicorn sings one song that he thinks is like a little too much for, at least for Lady Campion. Which I don't know why it wouldn't also be too much for me, but okay. But we, so maybe not that song, but we thought we could listen to songs or listen to like references to things that we've never experienced because we live under rocks. And then you could explain to us like, the reference, and then we could hear it, and then we would understand maybe. So one of the things is we thought it'd be like, who the hell is Ween? Because I have no idea. I've only heard Blue Unicorn singing the Ween. You guys are awesome. Thank you for putting up links, Blue. Oh, that would be fun. I could do open mic and then you could do stand up. I would love that. That would be fun. Yeah, the Walmart driveway happy hour is I don't know. I mean, if they were okay with it, if you could ask the manager at Walmart if it was cool. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, you can also just send me an email or I don't know. But I do need more help than I thought I did. I thought I could do it on my own. I can't figure it out. That's what I'm saying, Allie. I don't get that woman. I learned you can walk sharks to help them revive from comas. Yeah. I want to know more about that. How does that work? I like it made my dip taste like a milk jug. What does a milk jug taste like? Oh, is that in... Oh, okay. That might have been the part I missed last night. Yay! You know what that means is I lost 2 subs. So I was up to 902 and then I went back down. But we'll get there. If Anon Mouse is here, we're doing great. Okay, Smitty's just putting one emoji at a time in here. Oh, it's for unicorn. Wheeze and Wiener. I have no idea. I still don't know. And that's the thing. We're like, okay, I'm not going to find out yet. Like, I'm going to want to find out in real time but I will probably ask Blue Unicorn for, says, go listen to I'm in the Mood by Ween and I'll get it. So this is exactly the kind of info we need. Is this appropriate to show on a live stream? That's my only question before I show it. And, yeah, so I think also one thing we don't get, we get 0 of your SpongeBob references because we've never seen SpongeBob, either one of us. I like see the memes, and so I know the characters kind of, but I've never watched SpongeBob. So, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't either. So we don't get it. We're just like, So I feel like this is educational for us. Like you can teach us your corrupt ways. Right. That was the song I know. But I was like, oh, that's Weezer. I never watched Shape of Water. Was it one we should watch? Ooh, did you get any sleep? I'm going to go with the one heart thing. Maybe not. Aw, 58th hour. Sweetie, I'm sorry to hear that. That's got to be rough. Allie said, my neighbors outside are decorating my lamps pretty purple wisteria and with other neighbors, so I'm hiding. Aw, that's the sweetest. I can't wait. Anonymous, I knew you were lurking. I'm getting closer, aren't I? Yeah, YouTube giveth and then taketh away. But it's okay. It's closer. Bit by bit. I will get there and then I'll have to stop cursing, I think. It's not going to happen. I'm going to get there and I'm never going to make any ad money because I cannot control my mouth. So you've only streamed, Rhett says he's only streamed once in 6 months after getting sick, but he's growing at the same rate. Yeah, I don't know the trick. I mean, Robbie knows the trick. Robbie's killing it with getting more views and subscriptions. Dwight Bailey, good to see you. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Okay. I'm guessing this was about not the Ween song. So we need an appropriate Ween song for both me and Lady to listen to. So send me your suggestions. That we can play, that we want to like Ween. We want to understand. So this would be a good game, Hugh. We could be like at song time, we could be like, is it Weezer or is it Ween? I'm going to go with This Is Weezer because I know that song. So I feel like it must be Weezer. Yeah. So I want to know why Ween is like, because who is it? Brad Example told me that like Ween has like all the better albums and it's like awesome music, and that Weezer's got like 2 good albums and that's it. So why do I know Weezer and not what kind is Weezer's dad a record executive or something? Like, why is one more popular than the other? I need to know this. It's not that I don't want it. I just don't. I never watched it. I don't know what. I don't know if you make I'm just saying people make SpongeBob references. You make the you make the music references we don't get, and also some other things. Often I don't. I'm often like, this is the thing. When I don't get your joke, and you're like, Valerie, you did not get it. I need you to explain to me what I'm missing. So that's the point. Gordium knows. See, that's really about like the only thing I know about SpongeBob. And I don't even really know the song. That's just part of the meme. Zach, good to see you. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Okay, so Gary is I didn't even know Gary was the snail. I'm assuming that's a snail. I kind of like that his name is Gary. That's pretty cool. Well, if this conversation is not putting him to sleep, Pookie, I don't know what is. This riveting tale that I've got today between my pushing cars in the snow and riveting. Mick says Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are my heroes, and they're voiced by Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. Oh, I love that. See, this is information I need. Because I'm old and I know Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. So the first track of the Ween album, The Mollusk, which was the inspiration for SpongeBob SquarePants. What? Really? So we would get like a 2-in-1 if we listened to this, and then maybe. Unless you're just making stuff up, which also you could be. That's part of it. Please don't just like, I feel like Kurt is here. He likes to mess with me sometimes. I love fake floral. But they're outside making fake floral arrangements that you can see on outside. My neighbors never do that. I would love it. Guess who still has their Christmas lights up? It's me. Ooh, Gordium's taking a break from cassioing. Did I say that right? Cassioing. That's a hard one. I forgot the second part of the sentence. It was the inspiration after Steven Hillenburg listened to the album while tripping on acid in 1997. Wow. I don't think I could convince Lady Campion to trip on acid for this, so I hope we can still understand the ween. So we could listen to Dancing in the Snow show tonight. Yeah. Yeah, send me on Discord. Send me a few. Pole Vault did a Ween song. Yeah, Weezer was publicized and promoted, and I know about them, whether I want to or not. Yeah, Weezer's commercial, but like, why? Are Ween not as palatable? Not that Weezer's I gotta tell you, Weezer's not too terribly palatable, y'all. It's not a song that I'm like, well, let me listen to that one again. Someone did. Is it Buddy Holly? No. I have a Weezer song in here, which I realized it doesn't say Weezer on there. And so I was like, oh, that's who that is. And I had to play it for a band. We played it in a band thing that one of the people suggested. And we played it once. And it's still here in this thing. There's a Japanophile? I don't know this word, but I get that. I understand what you're trying to say. And they're called weeb. That would be scary to me, I think. Oh, is Wheatus a real thing? Oh my God. See, I didn't even know it was a real thing. I was so... Is it... I just thought we were making more Ween Weezer references. I've never heard of that one at all. Pole Vault says, nobody gets my C-Lab jokes. And I don't know, what is C-Lab? So here's another one, because I don't know what that is. All right, Blue's sending me some good things. I like it. Ocean Man was a Ween song sold to a car commercial without Ween's permission. Was it back when like that was not cool, and now everybody's like, man, I wish I'd done that. So when I did that, I don't know if you heard a few days ago, I did the love song. I recorded it last week, so I just put it out, but I just put it out a few days ago. Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. And when I put that up, I always go to Wikipedia and look to see like who wrote the song for sure. And if there's like, because sometimes there's like 2 or 3 songwriters, not just the main one. But she wrote that one all by herself. And it said that, so it was it was 2007 that she put it out, and it came out as one of those iTunes free songs of the week, which I don't know, I used to do that completely. I would always like download the free song of the week, and like at Starbucks you get the card. I totally did that I thought it was fun. It was like free music. Now all the music's free. So she put that song out on there. It did nothing. Like it got no play. And then it wasn't until it got on some ad, I forgot, like a Rhapsody ad, or it was an ad for something. And then, so now it's on TV, and then people started to like hear it, and it got some traction, and it became like, it wasn't huge hit here, as like bigger in other countries, I think, but like it was, I was like, that was a great song. What is it that makes somebody get, how do you be Weezer in the public knowledge of, people under rocks like me, but versus Ween. And or would I say Ween versus Weezer? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Like so at this walkabout last night, everybody playing is so top notch. So it's like, this small little town northwest of Denver. It's a tiny town, and it's between me and Blue Unicorn. It's not that big of a town at all, and it's got but there were like 50 plus bands playing, and there's so many of them that they're so solid. Like if you should check out Pamela Machala. So Machala. Pamela Machala. She plays keyboards, and she reminds me a lot of Sarah Bareilles, and that kind of, she has some of that style. But she's amazing. She has such great songs, and some of them are like, she could just write a whole musical, like, not a cheesy one. One I'd maybe go watch. But sometimes she just plays by herself, and sometimes she'll have like this full band. She has like a full female band, drummer, bassist, guitar, her on keys and singing, and it's amazing. And I feel like this woman should be world famous, and but she is not, and I do not understand why. There's Bonnie and Taylor Sims. Like, they are a little more popular, like, around here. They were in a band called Bonnie and the Clydes for a long time, and now they more play like Bonnie and Taylor. Taylor's got his own stuff going, and Bonnie's got this band called Big Richard, and y'all, they're so good. They're 4 women, and they do a lot of, like, they do a cover of Creep on bluegrass style that will, I mean, it melts you. Like, you get all the goosebumps, and you're just like, oh, I can't believe this. They're so good. And there's just so many people in this community that are like top notch, top level in, and I don't, like, how do you get to be from the Ween to the Weezer? What? Mr. Smith just gifted memberships. That is the sweetest thing. Thank you for doing that. Let's see who got him. You voted for Merle Haggard, but you're voted up by all the Weens. I don't know if I voted for one thing. I don't know if I got them all. Oh, now you got some birdies. Tell them to come in and watch the show. They'll be like, yay, new members. I can't really read that. I need to put a background by there. So Robbie said if I'd put shorts between them, and then I would keep it up. That's my problem, is that I'm lazy. Shorts are a lot of work. You're less lazy than me. When I was at Camarillo Hospital, on the walls there it says, if magic can be found, it would be found in the water. Ooh, that's really good. Your sister loved Weezer, and you had one Ween CD. Aw, I love this, Allie. Remember the movie Private Eyes with Tim Conway and Don Knotts? I don't know if I saw that one, but I love both of those guys. Yeah, Mini Vibes is like, drinking the water. Is coffee considered kind of water? Pole vault, I hope you get some rest and you feel better soon. 7 minutes ago. Weezers are old geezers now. Yeah, I don't think she's going to go for that one. I'm not even going to go for that one at this point. So that's how old I am. Hugh says transdermal celebration is a good one. Gordium agrees. I like it. If Ween went heavy, then they could be new metal. Is that in you metal? New. Oh, is that Ween? Oh my God, it's Ween backwards. That took me a second. It was this. Oh, it's not the sweater song that I played, but it was. I do know that one too. That is a good line. Chad played a cover of Weezer's Buddy Holly. I wonder if that's the one. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna look it up. It's the one that goes, somebody's honey is drowning my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me thrills. Oh my gosh, so many more are coming up. This is so cool. Teenage Dirtbag. I don't remember the name of it. Nirvana was making fun of Weezer back in the day. That makes sense. Walking a shark pushes air through the gills, which revives them, and I don't know why anyone would want to do that. People who love sharks. It's a Cosby sweater. Is it a Cosby sweater in that song? I totally forgot that. Okay, Ween Transdermal Celebration. All right. Oh, You Were the Fool by Ween. Ooh. Okay. So if there's anything else that you know besides the Ween Weezer and the SpongeBob that we could be, you are the sweetest to gift membership. I really appreciate you. And then, oh, this is awesome, James. Thank you. Yeah, definitely check out Pamela Makla. Y'all, she is the real deal. I'm not kidding. She is the real deal. Also, James, could you put up, so our friend David Coyle did the song a day, and I think we shared this before, but so for January he did a song a day, but if you could share that again too, because you can check them out still. They're still all up. And so if you're just into songwriting and singer-songwriter stuff, folk music, he's also like, I mean, he has all different styles, but I like David. I mean, that's what I like about David, but like some are like so funny. So he's just really got a really good sense of humor. Oh yeah, I should have said happy birthday to Mr. Smith. Zach's got his burrito today because he didn't get one on Friday. They went out to eat. The short titled "The End of Every Meditation" just makes me sad. Oh, to me it makes me happy because I like that it's like a start. But I really do like candles. And I like fire. I really do like fire, and I think it really helps like me keep concentration. To be in the present. Did you do 2 memberships? Oh my gosh, you must have. Mr. Smith, happy birthday. You're the sweetest. Now go to bed. I don't know In the Garage by Weezer. That's the first one that I haven't heard of. The shark facts have been very helpful. You never know when you find a shark in a coma and you would like to wake them up from that while you're close by. Ween does everything from country to show tunes. On the 12 Golden Country Greats, they had a couple of the Del Reys playing on the album. Oh. Ween was made famous after Beavis and Butthead made fun of Push the Little Daisies and make them... Hold on, I know that song! Do I know it from Beavis and Butthead or do I know the song? I might just know it from that I remember this Beavis and Butthead. But I feel like I do know that song. All right. Okay. I can't believe I know a Ween. I know a Ween, y'all. David Coyle, Song a Day, January. Check that out, please. And sub him up if you could. Because he needs more subscribers. And I want to try to, we've been talking, we're going to go to lunch next week, but we're talking about, I've told him a million times we should do a song, like a show where he's playing songs and we can hang out, and either doing it here or doing it maybe at that Longmont Public Media and making it look all professional. So we're going to hopefully do that soon. You're getting a dark faced. Why is it, do I want to ask this? Is it a different kind of metal? Is like a different kind of bronze? Sharks are pretty cool. It is water. Coffee is water of the gods. Ooh, Zach enjoys Chicago Fire. I don't think I've ever watched that one. I've done this. Wilson Phillips. What happened to that? How did I get the Wilson Phillips? Did I miss something? I'm going back up. When I was a kid, I really did like Wilson Phillips. I really did. As a large child, I really got a lot of inspiration. That oh crap! No, which one is that? There was the one sister that was larger, and to me, I don't know. It gave me hope, y'all. It's like I can do this too, and so yeah. I mean, now I'm a lot thinner, but before. That was like one of my very first seeing somebody in a larger body who was popular and was on. But then, I mean, she did get some cruel things, but it still felt good. It's not really his birthday. It's that he gifted memberships. When Pookie does it, I say happy birthday. So I don't know if it was really Pookie Ann's birthday every day, like we said, she'd be even older than Mr. Smith at his 92 years. Is this an actual Morrissey lyric? Shark in a coma, I know it's serious. Sometimes I don't know what Morrissey's singing, and then I'll read the actual lyrics, and I'll be like, that is not what I've been singing for the last 30 years. Oh, yeah! The Weezer song is called Say It Ain't So. Thank you, Chad. And happy birthday. Ooh, Kurt loves cranberry juice. I haven't had that in forever, but I think it's pretty yummy. I don't get much juice. Mix needs more subs and doesn't want to have to stream. Everybody sum up Mix Club. Everybody subscribe to Mix Club's channel. Make sure that you are one of them. A non-mouse has a friend who drops a whole lemon in the blender with water and drinks it every morning. Like the rind and everything? I don't know about that. Check out @DavidCoyle and subscribe. And listen to some songs and leave a comment and a like. And, yeah. Sharks and Quicksand 2. Biggest fears growing up. How come nobody did Sharks and Quicksand movie? Good one, Lauren. Chocolate covered coffee bean. Chocolate covered espresso beans. THC infused chocolate covered espresso beans. My birthday is on the 11/12th of Drumuary. Okay. It's nickel silver. So this is the gong that's the dark gong. It's an older one and they sounded better, and they'll use it for an accent for the 40-inch symphonic. Ooh. Mark, great to see you. How are you doing today? Kurt says he can't do carbonated drinks. That's really kind of, I try not to have more than one a day, but I like them. I got one razzmatazz or something like that. It's low craw, but it was raspberry something. And they had a big chest of drinks and food you could get after the volunteer thing yesterday. And that was what I got. It was really yummy. I drank it all the way home, and I really needed. And I got Nutter Butters, and they had Nutter Butter bites, and I got a pack of those, and I ate them on the way home because I was a little starving. And I'm so glad I did, because it took me so long to get in. After dinner was 45 minutes later because of pushing the car. Oh, and I didn't even tell you. So I'm trying to push the car, and okay, so I'm pushing the car. Here comes this guy. He could not be more than 30 years old. Somewhere between 25, 30. Very tall, must have been 6 feet. Oh, mine dropped out. Okay, I'm coming back. Very, very tall gentleman walking a dog. And so first he watched me try to push this car here by myself here for 5 minutes. And then he goes, "Hey, are you stuck?" Yeah, yes, I'm stuck. What do you think, dude? So I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, that sucks. Didn't offer to help, didn't offer to push, I'm like, yeah, it does suck. You want, yeah. So he did not help me at all push this car. And while I'm pushing the car, I pushed the car and I slipped and I hit my chin on the car, on the trunk of the car, or actually I guess on the spoiler maybe. No, I feel like it was on the car. But yeah, I whopped it pretty good and I've got a little bruise now going. So, snow injury. Ooh, Justine's planting plants. This is fun. Pokey Soggy Bottom says, Ween song Baby Bitch is a beautiful, dark, and seemingly true tale about an ex-lover turning up, but the guy has no intent in living this femme fatale back into his life. And it's acoustic. That seems right up my alley. Thank you, Pokey Soggy Bottom, for that. A vanilla latte with soy milk is really a 3-bean soup. That's pretty funny. Blue Unicorn knows it. Oh, good. Good morning, Jade. How are you doing today? I enjoyed your walk on Chapel Street on Friday. I'm getting my days mixed up. The whole lemon sounds like... That sounds like a lot. Oh, thank you. Sub up to the Mix Club. Here is the link. Thank you, James. You're awesome. Yeah, sometimes I think I've subbed to Mix at least twice and it's gone away and I've had to redo it again. Gong news. We should have a gong news. Carbonation always makes you feel better on your tummy. I don't know if it makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm not sure. So Ostrich Man, Blue Unicorn's son, made a post last week. It said, why are fizzy drinks called soft when it tastes like knives? That did make me laugh. I read that one. Oh. Chris Lane, good to see you. He's lurking as I don't know anything about Ween, Weezer, or sharks. Did you get, how much snow did you get down there, Chris, yesterday? I drove up to Longmont and they had like an inch of snow. I got at least 8 inches of snow, if not, I think a little more. Yeah. How much did you get? How about another Nutter Butter Peanut Sandwich Cookie? I don't know. Is that a song? It is now. Ooh, Zach is the fanciest one of us watching the stream on his iPhone 15 Pro Max. I upgraded to at 13 and thought I'm the shiznit over here. I didn't know. Oh, Chad, I have the same thing. Diet soda is one of my main vices next to food, movies, music, YouTube, and collectibles. No, I drank so much Diet Coke. Also for a minute, it was Diet Dr. Pepper and then it was Diet Coke and I was addicted. Like I drank a ton of it. And it was hard to stop drinking. And I think really it's a ruler. I instead started drinking, but it was like to replace Diet Coke, I went with like beer and I just drank so much beer, not better. So then I had to get off of the beer, but it's something about the carbonation I think is kind of addictive to me. Ooh, I missed what happened last night, Chris. I missed it. Kurt said my Explorer died halfway into the street. The neighbors just watched Justine and I trying to move it. We had to let it sit halfway in the street till her brother showed up. Yeah, thanks, neighbors. Well, I will say that my neighbor Sarah came and rescued us pretty well. Like she got the car, and pretty close. And once we got the cardboard, we were able to get it into the spot. But it was yeah. Sometimes some of the neighbors were just watching. Steve-O, great to see you. Watching on the TV, can't comment. Oh, so downloading videos of Rock Garden to laptop. Ooh. Annie enjoyed Robbie's video earlier. I love that. So Chris Lane also got about 8 inches. Man, it was a lot, and it was so heavy. So watch your back out there. Did you get snow or are you making some other joke? Um, Zach likes the Coke Zero. I don't know if I've ever even tried that one. Now I'm totally like, I didn't even start because I can't, yeah, I don't have any sodas at all anymore. My sad life of nothing, no fun. No fun. Well, it just went by and I was like, is it a twiglet? I was just like, I don't know what this is. You see me, because I'm watching it on the screen, I'm like, what's that? I don't know. Kurt said, oh, you had a spider mite issue. Oh, they had to kill all our grow. Oh, putting in 5 Space Lord MF in the flower room today. I don't know what that is, but I've had spider mites on plants before, and man, you really do just have to get rid of all of them and start over. It's sad. So my boy and his Great Dane dog caught a woodpecker? Window pecker? Is that a real thing? Dude lost his shoes running away. Oh, a window peeker. You caught a window peeker last night. What? That took me some that was hard to understand. But what? Okay. So Blue says diet sodas are addictive and contribute to water retention, lethargy, depression, and all the things a dieting person does not want to happen. I do think this is true. I do think it was working against me in a big way. And it helped a lot to stop drinking them. Because, yeah, for sure. Now I drink way too much coffee. Coke has a terrible citrus aftertaste, and Pepsi or RC Cola, please. Are you Pookie Ann? It's Pookie who loves her Pepsi, right? Oh, did I miss Mini Vibes going? Mini Vibes, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Big love to you and your mama. So Blue Unicorn, yes, you should definitely do open mic tonight in Fort Collins from 5 to 8 p.m. That's so fun. I'll be watching out for it. I might be home because I don't know if I'm going to go I don't know if I can get out of here. So you can get mite predators online. They come in a little tub and you release them and they eat all the mites and then just die. Ooh. You really should go to this. The Emporium is cool. I'm missing something. I'm like, do I have all the things? I don't even know. I do think I'm missing something in the chat, but I'll just, Oh, Space Lord is the first plant we have grown that hit 40% THC. Oh my gosh. So that's what I was talking about. Was I talking about with you, James? And like, like weed when I started smoking was such like, well, especially the crap I smoked was such dirt weed and had such like small amount of actual THC in it. And you could smoke a lot and it was like no big deal. And now I'm like one hit and I'm just like, I'm all like pole vault is right now, but not sick. Yeah, so drugs are a lot druggier than they used to be. Yeah, I thought I was like, are you all the same person? Window pecker and window beeper are generally the same thing. Is that a real word? All right, I'm going to Google that. Sometimes I don't know. Okay, I do love an ice cream float. I've never had it with sherbet. I've only had it with ice cream. Ginger ale and praline ice cream. I've never tried that. I don't know if I would like it or not. Kurt also wants Pepsi. I never got into Pepsi. Gary Hubbs, root beer float at 1 a.m. A root beer float to me is like with that vanilla ice cream root beer float. That's chocolate cherry ice cream with Dr. Pepper. Urban, you're missing your calling right now. This should be your shop. You should have an ice cream float. I don't know what we should name your float shop, but it should be a float shop where you just serve floats. And it could be ice cream floats or sherbet floats or any kind of float. I would go to that. I would go to there. I remember the Pepsi challenge. Is that when Michael Jackson burnt his hair for that, or is that a different thing? I feel like that was Pepsi related. But I still never. I think maybe in Texas, Coke is such a big thing. I watched a really cool documentary about how big of a deal Coca-Cola is in Mexico, to the point where like fresh, clean drinking water is not widely available, and in fact, like many of the sources of clean drinking water have been purchased by the Coca-Cola company for water bottling and off limits to locals, so they can't get these natural sources of spring water that they could go bottle and take home and stuff. So they have to buy water, and Coca-Cola company makes the Coke cheaper than the water, and people are drinking like 3 liters of, or three giant bottles of, I don't know how much a liter is, 3 giant bottles of Coca-Cola every day. And the rate, and it's really just been, the last 25 years. And it's just become part of everything, to where they're using it, like they're drinking it obsessively. But it's just part of the culture. It's not like something out of the ordinary. And you cannot find a Pepsi in these towns. Like, they're just Coca-Cola centered towns. Coke still uses coca leaves to flavor but they decocainize them, but they still do use them. They import coca leaves by the train load under armed security. That's really kind of interesting, like, because it is a little addictive. E. Urban says Pepsi still owes me a jet. What? Cheeseburger, Pepsi, 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 no Coke. That was SNL, right? I'm thinking like the Pepsi. You can get ladybugs and praying mantis that will help curb the mites. Ooh. But then you have ladybug problems. They're cute, but boy, they can get everywhere too. Once in college, I had this is just a random story about bugs, but in college, for almost, I think, at least for over a year, I lived with Dwight and May, and they moved into my apartment, and Dwight had a whole bunch of like snakes and lizards and things that ate bugs. Lots of things that ate bugs. And one time he tried to, he was like feeding them crickets, and he got in this big box of crickets, and he spilled the box of crickets in the living room. And I think when I moved out, there were still, I was still finding crickets, and it was just the noise of the crickets. They were tiny, but they still made noise, and they were still like, you would like open up something and then be like cricket. You're like, oh my God. It was horrible. They got divorced. Not surprised. Let's see. I read it right, Urban. I didn't know this. So Chad says that Tim Burton is remaking Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, and that is really cool. I would definitely watch that. He's got such a cool style. Kurt says Mexican brickweed was 2% THC. See, I wasn't sure how much it was. Yeah, that's a difference. Okay, Smitty says, somebody tried to put ice cream in your drink once and they never tried again. Have you had a root beer? Is root beer a thing that you like in the UK? Because like in Japan, they don't like root beer because it tastes like medicine. So I hear on the TV. But do you like, because I think I guess I like a Coke. No, I really just like a root beer float with vanilla ice cream. I will go to E. Urban's float restaurant and I will try all the different ones. But I'm gonna have a hard time believing that plain root beer float with vanilla is not just my favorite, because that's like memories classic. But starting to get withdrawals from all the sugar, Chad. This is This is good. This is something you can lick, Jade. It's okay. Yeah, the root beer floats are the best. Mix wants cotton candy milkshake or the green ones Culver's use. I've never had those. I went to Culver's one time. I was like, meh. Now Mexican Cartel makes 90% pure meth. You can't just do some easy meth anymore, can you, Chad? Used to we could do some low-powered meth. Now it's 90% pure. Hey, Chris, Son of Snake, Slug Beater is here. Good to see you. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm a little cray-cray today. Water floats suck. Oh yeah, in Mexico they still use sugar cane in their sodas. I like to get there's a couple of stores here that have like Mexican Cokes in the bottle. They really are like they taste so much better. Liter cola. Okay. Is this Justine won't give you a Pepsi? You can get the Mexican Coke at Costco. Ooh. There's a little corner store near my shop that has them. I haven't gotten one in there forever and ever and ever. But I see them and I'm always like, I feel like they're colder in the glass bottle. Is that true? Or is that just my imagination? I feel like the glass bottles are colder. Is that science? I don't know. It's the same place that does the Diet Coke. So the Coke makes the Coke for hospitals for open heart, sugary to help restart the heart. And you know what got me one time? It's like I saw if you need to clean your car battery, that Coca-Cola is like the best thing to clean off the acid off your car battery. That kind of scared me. Oh, so Blue said the cocaine from the Coke gets sold to the pharmaceutical industry. Huh. That's just that Motley Crue song. So Anon Mouse says 10% Dawn dish soap with water will kill your spider mites and won't hurt anything else. Oh, that's good. James says high potency indica CBD is more mellow. And I think, yeah, because then there's no THC in that, right? It's just, he just chills you out. That's not a bad idea. Allie rescued a big magical bearded dragon. The crickets were okay, and the worms, his main preference, had to feed my dear Nimbus with chopsticks. Ha! Now you can't eat with chopsticks. Especially not that pair. Don't eat with that pair of chopsticks. Steve-O says, I'm another vote for Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi-holic. 6-pack a day of 12-ounce cans. You should have bought stock. Definitely. That's a lot of Pepsi. For over 4, you're just now, is it blood in your veins or Pepsi, baby? It's, that's a lot of Pepsi. Okay, so yes, you also think root beer tastes like cough medicine. We don't have root beer cough medicine here that I am aware of. I've never had it. No, I can't think. It's always been like just a sweet thing in my mind. Root beer was made with sassafras root and contained saffarol compounds that are precursors to MDMA. Wow, so everything I like is a drug. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Ooh, Chris is the Sioux City sarsaparilla. That does sound good. I don't even know what that is, but oh, sarsaparilla. Ginger ale. I love a ginger ale. So, Earman, you sell sodas and ice cream and you pick your flavor mix. I think, like, you should have some of your favorites and then name them fun names. Because when something's named a fun name, then I want to get it. I'm easily conned by a fun name. I think, yeah. No, I think you just be like, you get a float or you get out. It should be kind of mean, too. You should have your own, like, you should be E-Urban here and be like, you get the float I make you. Or you can get the hell out. That's what it's called. Float or jet. I don't know. Float or boat. I don't know. Just kick them out. Just take it. Yeah. And I think people will come too because they like it when you're surly. Like they have that. Is it in Vegas? They have the restaurant where the waitresses are really mean to you. Mix Clubs thinks that his. Aww. I'm trying to have empathy for how much you're looking stuff. Aww. Lauren says one of the favorite joints downtown had a Guinness float with Guinness ice cream and JMO syrup float on top. Huh. I never even know they had Guinness ice cream. We are talking Gwenguli, bands that start with W, and addictive things. I like that. That was a good synopsis. Also, I talked a lot about snow and getting stuck in snow and why it only snowed at my house. Well, I guess it also snowed at Chris's house. But north of us, no snow. Everyone's like, I will try that. Is this true too? Okay, Mexican Coke has way more Novocaine. Does it really have Novocaine in it? Oh no. Yeah, it removes rust. It's scary to me. And your stomach lining. Oh, I see, Gary. Okay, I was a little misstep. So, is this G-Maze? Is that Winterfest? Jade Star performed last night. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I couldn't even get through all the words on that one, Allie. Okay, so somebody says Coke cleans chrome really well and is used to restore old car parts. Use Coke and a ball of aluminum foil, and the chrome comes back like new. Ooh. That's, I wonder, that'd be interesting to try of just, for my cases. I wonder if it would make any difference of shining up. Because sometimes I like to have a high shine. Sometimes I like a dull matte for my guitar cases. So that's kind of interesting. Oh my, okay. Oh my gosh, I really need to watch this. Okay, Chad says, Ham Valentine's show is Saturday with songs of love, candy, and crime. And Send of Steak has a song about Kit Kat. Oh, I love Kit Kats. Karen Reese is another vote for Pepsi. That's a lot of, I think we've got a lot more Pepsi drinkers than Coke. It's like you either drink Pepsi or you drink Diet Coke. That's what we've gotten here. Ooh, Kurt had some bearded dragons. They really are amazing. I really wasn't prepared to have that many of them in the dining room, and it really, I never wanted to eat in there because it was, no, it was hard. And then with yeah, I should look him up and see how he's doing. that was rough. So Blue says, watch the Cola Wars on YouTube. See all the screwed up stuff that Coke did. Look at you with this. That you got me on that one. What that Coke did in Central America. E. Urban's laughing at me right now. I definitely, I'll check out Cola Wars. I like documentaries like that. E. Urban says, hold on, do I want to read this? Coke will remove rust from chrome, but it can't clean the nozzles on the fountain machine. Pookie's got a root beer. I like them. Allie chews on sassafras, Rising Appalachia. Is that a song? Oh, damn it. It's hard to get root beer in Australia. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like it was more common when I was a kid to be like, but now it seems like it's either Coke or Pepsi, and I don't know if, and they don't always have like root beers and stuff. So if you go to a restaurant, I don't see it as much as I used to. But if you go to like the corner store, they're all over. Man, I haven't had a root beer in forever. All right, I'm going to have a root beer float in honor of this conversation. Oh, Rhett's so old that, I'm kidding. He remembers when you pull up to the root beer place and it came out of a keg into a big old chilled mug. Ooh, I do love a chilled mug. I had a friend whose family like kept frozen mugs kept mugs in the freezer so you could use them for your sodas, and it was the best. Again, I don't know if that's my connection with glass bottles and that are colder. It kind of makes me want to get some sassafras. We have a... I've heard of this, but I don't remember what the thing was. But let's see if you explain. Oh. All the good drugs are gone. Oh. Root beer and ginger beer. Ooh, I love a ginger beer. I haven't had that in forever either. You're an animal. I'm a cougar. That's my cougar. So after this week's poll, which I don't think I took this week's, I think I'll have one on the idea of having people outside music on ham welcomes. Filmmakers, actors, clowns, models. I'd like to meet some pretty ladies. Is it Dick's Last Resort is the mean restaurant? You know what I'm talking about. Like, they're all like surly. I don't know. I feel like I go to a lot of restaurants that have surly wait staffs. I'm like, like, is this the theme or are you just a bitch? I don't know. Blue Unicorn knows a band that starts with double V. It's a VV. It's me and Blue's band. Ooh, so Chris's granddad drank whiskey and ginger ale. He gave us the ginger ale, and then, so on the very rare occasion I have soda, it's ginger ale. When I'm flying, and then you get your soda, and I always get ginger ale. That's my favorite one to get when I'm on a plane. Some Snake just said, I literally just wrote some lyrics about all colors. Sam was a weird clown. Alien sighted in Suffolk in the 70s. I wrote something about it. All colors Sam, a weird clown, alien sighted in Suffolk in the 70s. I'm excited for this because I don't quite understand. Okay, so it says on the dollar truck, we only serve grilled cheese, no special requests. It's $1. We don't make change. No, we don't know where the nearest bathroom is. I like that. I love a grilled cheese. Oh, Roque, good to see you. And does that mean Weltenkinder's here too? How did I miss this? Are you just saying Weltenkinder? Am I seeing him? Why am I missing people? Well, it's good to see you. I'm very confused. I'm having trouble today, Roque. E. Urban, you would be a natural. Man, I just love Kit Kats. And then when I went to India, they have like way more different kinds. They also have, besides they have all the different Kit Kats, like from Japan, they have more of a selection than we get. But they have special Snickers bars that we don't get here. Did y'all know that Snickers is keeping all the delicious Snickers variations away from us? Why? I love them. So they have ones pistachio Snickers. Oh my God. And they have a butterscotch Snickers. So good. Yeah, I ate so many. Yay, Roque subbed up to James. I love that. I don't soda often, but root beer is my go-to soda. But when I do, I choose root beer. So Diet Pepsi all the way unless the Diet Coke has orange in it. Like an actual orange, or is there a Diet Coke orange? Oh, Chris is another Pepsi guy, but Mexican Coke rocks. Kurt's Oma used to drink vodka and orange juice. We didn't know there was vodka in it and always thought warm orange juice tasted like crap. It really does make a difference. Pookie's like, I don't need no diet, nothing. Well, you also walk so much in a day, you burn off all that. I think that's like a big difference. Is I'm compared to you especially, I am so inactive that I could not. Yeah, I would just balloon up. Me too, E. Urban. Oh, I do. I will look this up, Allie. Thank you. That sounds familiar. Kurt says he needs to put weight on. Yeah. It's like half of us are trying to get one way and half of us are trying to go the other way. Chad Freeman made his own root beer as a kid. That's pretty cool. So Smitty says diet drinks with aspartame and asulfame. Asulfame are literally poison. Don't drink poison, kids. I agree with you. I mean, not that I haven't drank a whole ton of it, and I'm kind of a hypocrite in that way, but now I have changed my ways because I definitely, yeah, it wasn't helping me. But so just drink the sugar. Oh no, I'll leave it at this one. So half of these, I'm like, I'm not putting that up here, but that one's funny. Urban would be a star at Dick's Last Resort. Son of Snake was the vodka soda for so vodka soda Collins guy in the morning before work at Silky's. Had a record at the 440 Club for 13 vodka Collins in a little more than an hour. What? Okay, that's a record. Yeah, poison does taste good. Poison is delicious. Now I don't know if I would like it now, to tell you the truth. I don't think, I think it's one of those things that I would not, I don't think I would like it now because it's been so long. Kurt says I was the same size now as when I was 14. Oh, wow. I'm much thinner than when I was 14. I was a chunky monkey. Steve-O remembers when sarsaparilla became root beer. Aren't they different or are they the same thing? I thought they were different. Yeah, you could totally roast all the customers. I think that would be fun. I really think I would invest in this business, the Urban. Clown models? Is someone calling for me? I could be a wonderful clown model. Yeah, clowns scare me too, Kurt. Also, you know, it scares me that people are always like, make fun of me about, I don't know why I tell people what people make fun of me about because y'all are going to make fun of me. But I don't like, oh crap, mascots. Mascots freak me out. Like, especially when they have like the big furry head. Maybe furries also freak me out, but I'm going to go with mascots in general. But yeah. Like, so at CU, they have Chip, he's a buffalo and he's a mascot. And there's, you know, several people who play Chip, but I would, when I worked there, would, you know, you go to like an event and Chip would always like be coming around and I'd be like, hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm good. And somehow that makes them really want to try to get like close to me. And like, I'm like, stop. No, I'm going to freak out. Like I'm literally going to have a panic attack because I don't like, they creep me out, y'all. It's the lack of eyes. I don't know. Clown models is an actual thing. I missed my calling. It's just, yeah. My parents made root beer a few times. There would be a sediment at the bottom you couldn't drink. That sounds delicious. Chad is going all whatever podcast on us. Lines of OnlyFans girls outside his door. I think Chad's girlfriend's going to catch on pretty soon. Try out Virgil's root beer and Reed's ginger beer. A little more expensive and sold in 4-pack glass bottles with cane sugar and tasty. Man, I haven't had a ginger beer in forever, but I would really, I'm going to have to get one of those. Hey, Smitty, do you have ginger beer in the old UK? And is in Hugh? What happened to Hugh? Do you have? And Mateus, do you like root beer? Is he still here? He doesn't have quicksand. Does he have root beer? I don't know what this is about, but okay. Grilled cheese is easy. Ooh, grilled cheese with tomato. I love that too. Ooh. Belton Kinder starts with a VV. I did that for Blue. I did that for you, Blue. Oh, Urban's made, okay, what's his name again? Gordon Ramsay has made 2 videos of him making anything but grilled cheese. What? Right, I want to go to Japan just for getting all of the Kit Kats. Audible video, good to see you. I'm a little behind in the chat because I keep talking. Orange flavor. At Wendy's, you can get a shot of orange in your Diet Coke in some movie theaters too. I have never seen this. Like you just get are you putting a shot of orange soda in there? Like a mix? I used to do that as a kid. I'd get like all the sodas in one soda because I was a gross child. I don't know why. Yeah, it is all, yeah. I agree with you, Kurt. Hold on, when was that? Was there a time of that? That's always been a thing. Oh yeah, no, that's not a grilled cheese either. Anyone see the video of the guy that bought a Crystal Pepsi on eBay? It was like 10 years old and he drank it and then he undrank. I bet. I bet. So Roque says sugar drinks are to be avoided in any shape or brand if you want to stay healthy. Almost impossible. I think this is true. I mean, for me, you have to be like super. I'm giving Pookie like she can have all she wants because she really like walks 80 miles a day. Um, so I'm not talking about you. You can do what you want. You're way healthier than me. But in general, I think you have to be Pookie level walker. Or Kurt. Kurt can use some extra sugar. Man, that's my goal. I'm trying to, well, it's not even. I'm trying to get to 135 as my goal. I'm not there yet. Oh no. This is scary to me. Is this true? Aspartame metabolizes into a formaldehyde compound after you drink it or when it sits on the shelf in room temperature. That's scary. Bright Example, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Pookie said you had a great show last night. I totally missed it, but I need to watch the replay. So, the ladies had a rough night and going to start some food for them. Oh, big love to Allie. Let's see. Aspartame was illegal as food until 1981 when Donald Rumsfeld was a director at Serum Pharmaceuticals and he had Reagan fire the FDA guy and hire a new guy and they made aspartame legal as food. What the hell? That's crazy. Damn politics. Brad says he's a little hungover, but I know now to drink half of what I drank last night and that'll be the right amount. Oh, I love that, Brad. That's brilliant. Oh no. This is how Kurt's making his money, y'all. I didn't know. For YouTube shows, I drank like I would for a regular live show, but YouTube shows require half the amount. Yeah. I would drink during live show. I don't know if I've ever drank at all during a YouTube show. I can't think that I have, maybe. But no, I definitely haven't because I'd stopped drinking way before. But I would drink at live shows. And it never did good me. It was never good for me. Never good for a show. Hugh, I was just asking if you have ginger beer or if you like root beer because Smitty doesn't like the root beer. So Mr. Smith said, this aspartame was to make feeding the military in the 813 bases around the world cheaper. Oh my gosh. Roque says cholesterol standards is farm lobby too. If you have high cholesterol, just leave sugar and flour. You'll be fine. Interesting. Nothing like socialism for big corporations, government picking winners and losers, right? Even though it poisons people. It's really true. Okay, you do have ginger beer, but that was not a whether or not he likes it. Welcome to Health Chat. Yeah, don't take health advice from Valerie. No, that's a bad thing. You'll just have a caffeine addiction and yeah, no. Yeah, Mr. Smith has a foot cam. It's one of my favorite parts though. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm just like, wow. It's a good thing you have nice shoes. Yeah, this stream is no medical advice. I am not a doctor. I will change my name. I'll be like Dr. Not a Dr. Rob. Like, not Dr. Valerie. Not an expert on anything. Yeah, so like me and Kurt are we're going opposite ways to try to hit the same number. I love that. Kurt says last night was an amazing night for the music community. We had Chad, Mrs. High, and the Winterfest. I love it. I love it. I felt like yesterday was like a great night for me too. Music wise, getting to hear all the music. It was just too fun. Oh no. I will teach you how to do handstands poorly. Like Ryan put like, that was like Ryan Hall. He's with his dad now. He said something like, that was at least 3 seconds of a handstand. That counts. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. That's all I need. Foods. Sackthong's hungry, everybody. Oxygen becomes carbon dioxide, which is poisonous. Bukian, I love this. I rarely take medical advice, so just advise all you want. I will also pay you no attention. I love it. Mick says he drank a pint on his New Year's Eve stream and he felt weird. I need people to talk it off. Oh yeah, I feel that. Hugh likes the ginger beer, but not the root beer. I like both. But it's that part where I don't associate root beer with medicine. I think that's a difference, or cough syrup. Gary Hubbs runs a 2-beer show. That's not, I think for Gary, that's like, I don't know. I mean, it seems like just a regular work day there. Yeah, I don't know. That's not much. Chad has not drank in a long time, but he wants to try peanut butter whiskey. We got vodka, Crown Royal, and all sorts that have been in the cabinet since 2018 at least. We have a lot. Well, we have at least a few bottles of alcohol in the house, and yeah, but they just sit there. And sometimes I get some alcohol like gifted for Christmas and things, and it's like, what are we on? We're on 2016 to now. It's been a while. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I don't talk about it enough. Blue is also a sucker for ginger beverages and other. I've been also drinking a lot of ginger tea still. But I got a new tea, and it's caramel. It's so good. It's not sweet. But I mean, I guess you could put sugar in it that it'd be sweet, but I don't know. I don't put sugar in my anything. But it's a caramel, and it's a tea that's supposed to help you sleep better. And, it's supposed to help you relax, because I'm doing all these things to try to sleep better. And I will say, y'all, it's just last night I slept from 11:30 to 5:30. Y'all. And I know I had a dream, but I don't remember it. I didn't wake up remembering it. And so it's what I've been having like crazy dreams and like waking up every hour. Yeah. And I don't know whether it was the pushing 2 cars in the snow that did it for me, or if it's all the stuff I'm on, but I'm really like, so I've got 2 different supplements I'm taking morning and night, and I've got the tea and I had 2 cups last night. And I don't know if all that's working or anything, but man, I love it. Again, not a Dr. Bot. not Dr. Val. Ooh, I love a Reuben. I can stand a lot of things, but not handstands. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm getting better. I don't think the one I put on my short was like the best one I ever did, but I tried to like record, and I hate recording in the gym. I told you, like, I feel like a dumbass. So I put my phone like near the stand, and like there's nobody there, and I put the phone there, and I start to do it, and like 2 people walk right in front of it, and I'm like, where did you come from? Where are you? So I'm like, okay. So I waited, and then then they left, and I put it back up again, and I recorded, and there's a girl, and like she just sat there and watched me. Like I'm like, don't look at me. And she could have just moved on, but no, she had to watch me do it. And so I was a little extra nervous doing a handstand in front of a crowd in addition to the camera. So I was like, I did it twice. And the first one, I was out of the shot. And that was a really good one, but I was too far. You could only see half of me. And so I was like, damn it. So then I moved and I did another one in the shot, and she still watched the whole thing. People. Chad's never had ginger beer. I don't know if you would like it. I don't know. If you like, I don't know. I love it. I love it. Chris likes peanut butter and whiskey, but not mixed. Do you mix it in a bowl, Chad? Because you're not doing it right if you don't mix it in a bowl. I still have not done that. I should have put a warning on that song. It's like, Valerie's never made her peanut butter jelly sandwich this way. She just took Chad's advice and made a song, but she's never done it. Sonic is doing a peanut butter and bacon shake now. Is it Sonic? I don't remember. I just saw a commercial and it was a peanut butter burger. And I've never had that either. It was peanut butter bacon burger. And I said no, but I don't know. So when he says alcohol and drums don't mix, I get sloppy and it winds me up. Yeah, well, don't do anything that messes up your drumming because it's enjoyable. Roque likes ginger mint lemonade. That sounds really good. Blue likes the sassy ginger. That's true. Yeah. This is well known. Yeah, drums require coordination that I don't have. Chad has also been having crazy dreams this year. And Lauren is like, I also have crazy dreams. I feel it. I think a lot of us have trouble sleeping. Blue says, we fired the first drummer in my band because he got hammered before we went on stage and his tempo regulations was not good. And then he insulted the bartender. So the third time he was fired. That was a lot. And he was a fall down drunk. So he wasn't good at drums and he was a drunk. He was maybe good at drums sober. I don't know. E. Urban had to quit watching Walking Dead because it was giving him crazy dreams. Your ass just fell asleep? Like your whole, like, just your butt? You need to walk around. I don't know why I shared that. I don't know why I was like, Ooh, Anonymous. I've never seen this. Watching somebody hit REM sleep is kind of freaky. Huh. I don't know if I've ever watched somebody go to sleep like, yeah, like in a live. This is where I'm at right now. Thank you for voicing what I was thinking. Like in a sleep study, or are you just like watching through the window? Are you the guy that Mick saw last night? Was that a non-mouse? Somebody was looking in the window. Friends don't let friends drum drunk. I love that, Gary. That's awesome. Oh, sweet Kurt, I'm sorry, I'm trouble sleeping too. Oh, this is a good. Kurt asks, Mr. Smith, how are you on the bongos? This is a good question. Do you enjoy bongos? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I have drums that need the light to be switched on. I have a little drum pad that goes dook, 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 like that. I actually have a big one I got, and you can use, but it's still electric pads, and they go across the table, and you go do 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 do. That's as good as I go. Who did this to me? Oh, that's who did it, Smitty. Okay, I'm not putting that last one up there, Blue. That guy sounds like trouble. Kurt has a friend who works in sleep study. A non-mouse is just watching people I've known. It's like, Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the saddest story, Blue. I'm sorry for your friend, even if he was a pest. That's sad. Yay. Pass on the burgers with the peanut butter. But burger with fried egg and cheese is... I do love a fried egg on my burger. I do love that. I worked with a band called the Small Bongo Club. Oh, that's kind of a cool name. Bongos bore me to death. Nothing to do with my feet, and I fall asleep. Well, maybe you should play bongos, Mr. Can't Fall Asleep. Maybe that's the key. Get the bongos out. Get a little tugga, and you'll pass out. And you'll feel better. Kurt needs some sticks, and he'll drum on some Yeah, put shakers on your toes. Allie's got the answers. Blue Unicorn has a shaker. What do we call it? Well, you got some on your hair, but I also gave him I got one in India that's a little shaky thing. But you call it something fun. And then he put it on his leg, like he tied it to his leg or something. And it's in some of his videos. Jingle jangle. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, he calls it the jingle jangle. You know, it's like a little stick percussion cymbal thing that I got when I was in India. Robbie played bare hand drums and cymbals today. Ooh, that's fun. I am here to solve your problems and give you misguided medical advice, Scary. Is and complain about my neighbors. This is all I'm here for. Don't forget to check out Sunday Sounds with Robbie today. Ooh, okay, so Roque says, look at the Estepario Siberiano. He mixes percussion elements in the drum kit to keep it busy. Insane good. Ooh, Estepario Siberiano. Did that kind of Siberiano? Kinda close? I don't know. I mean, just pretend. Pretend I did that okay. So no Holy Bongo stream anytime soon. Oh, Gary, I love that. I like to play my cymbals with my hands sometimes. I often punch them for a soft attack sound. Is that how you cracked it? Is that last one? Is that the last week? He cracked his cymbal. So there is a cymbal fund going on. If you want to contribute to Mr. Smith's new cymbal that is not broken, because he cracked it. Oh, I feel this E-Urban deeply. Why do apps insist on giving you tips how to use them when you've been using them forever? I have this camera app that goes with my little gimbal, and every day it wants to give me a tip. I'm like, stop. I know how to use. I don't care. I know how to use it. Someone at the studio, like, he's really like did it in the good intentions of his heart. But I was like in such a pissy mood, and he was like, here's some tips about Logic. And I'm like, dude, nobody asked for tips. I don't want tips. So I kind of freaked out a little bit. Often, sometimes. I like often, sometimes. That's going to be in a new song, y'all. Often, sometimes. Often, I should have written that down because now I'm going to forget it. But often, sometimes is awesome. You got La Rocca shakers literally here on hand at all times for your feet. I love that. Zach the Onk. See? I knew I would make somebody fall asleep. I didn't think it would be Zach. Hope you have good dreams. Lauren says, shakers on your feet, bongos with your feet. Toe jam. Ooh, I love that. Dennis Bigfoot, I don't think I said hello to you. Oh, here you are. Good to see you, and thank you for hanging out. And I'm about done. I went for way too long today. Mixbot. I like that, Mixbot. As a Valerie bot, I like a Mixbot. Oh, thank you for the links, Blue. Appreciate it. Okay, E-Urban. So El Estepario Siberiano is a total monster and has literally changed the entire drum landscape. Well, that's exciting. Oh yes, you are very new to the show and we've never met you before. I'm sorry. And they you too. They you back at you. Ooh, Zach's got his favorite Roots joggers on. That's cool. Yeah, neither Mixbot nor Mix Club can spell, but they're totally different people that are not this spell. Hold on. How are you a picture of me? How did that happen? No, this one isn't. Just that one was. That's funny. Okay. There's a local band that hits all the bars around here. They're terrible, but I know the drummer has a really good cymbal set. Are you just going to steal them? I like it. I like it a lot. Um. Oh, I like lurkers. I like it on. I like them a lot. You really are burning them through. That's like the second one, the last 2 months you've broken. Yeah, the mix spot got all mixed up. I don't know how. Oh, you did it again. It's like there's two of them. I want to change. I'm gonna change my little icon to yours. That would be funny. I do like your little robot pic. It's pretty cute. That would be a good emoji for you. So I have to get I have to get like 22 more subscribers, and then I get another emoji, and I think it's gonna be Mixbot, and we'll just call it Mix. I'm in awe of him remembering all of his passwords for all these different accounts. Does he just use the same password? If we, Kurt, Robbie's mad at you. I hope Robbie doesn't hear this. He's getting mad. If we broke down all of Robbie's gongs, how many symbols could we make? Oh no. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Okay, everybody. I've gone on way too long, but I'm going to sing one more song. This is the, I'm going to sing the one, oh, I'm not going to ask. This is the one that's, I just put out too. I played it on Friday, but I'm going to play it again. Ooh, everybody got Mixed Club. This is how you can connect to Mixbot, who is not related to Valerie Bot. Yeah, join it. One of us. One of us. One of us. So check out this song as a new video, and I got 2 more that I just put out. And then hopefully I'm going to try to write another song today. And then maybe I'll put that one out today or tomorrow. Let's see if it actually works. One part about writing songs is hard as there's only so many chords. So what do you do? I don't know. They all kind of sound the same when I start now at this point. Mixbot. I thought Mixed Club had a... That was Mixed Club, not Mixbot. Yeah, don't wake the beaver. Okay, I think it's called Nothing Ever Changes, but we were arguing about this Friday. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Time is standing still. Tried so hard to follow now. I'm living with the guilt. I need an answer. You woke up the beaver. Got no one else to blame. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. In the name of all that's holy, I'm too weak to bear your cross. Kneel on the ground below me, you know I'm having second thoughts. I need an answer. No one else to blame. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. The mountains I've been carrying were only meant to climb. I should have just enjoyed the view, didn't think I had the time. Will you still remember when I leave this world behind? He said, seek and ye shall find. I step up to the starting line, stand at heaven's gate. It's not a concern of mine, I leave it up to fate. I need an answer. I got no one else to blame. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. same. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. All right, y'all and your beavers, let's stop this. Guys are grossing me out. I love all of y'all and your sick fucks, all of you. All right, you are my favorite group of flockers of all time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you. I don't think I'm going to see you till next Friday for Song Club, unless I see you around somewhere. And then, but we'll have Friday Song Club, we'll have Sunday What the Flock, and then we'll have Sunday new show that we haven't named yet. And then we'll have Monday Lies and Love Songs. So next week you will see too much of me the following week so that you can be sick of me that week. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for being here. Mixbot, who doesn't want to go? E. Urban, Kurt, just Kurt. And then other also Kurt. And then Blue Unicorn. And we got Mr. Smith. Oh, thank you so much. Robbie. Can't believe you woke him up. And, damn it, Audie. Simtex Big Beaver. Aw, here just for Robbie. Out of the hidey hole. Allie and Zach and Edward and Lauren and Kathy. We do need to hang out soon, Lauren and Kathy. It's been way too long. A non-mouse. You're feeding the beaver. Let's see. Why am I in on this? Yeah, damn it. This is why I'm like, y'all are wrong. But I love you. Gary, it poisons the fish. Can you eat the fish if they're poisoned? That I don't get. Okay, I don't know. James Griffin, thanks for being here. Thank you so much for buying my album on Bandcamp. I'll talk to you this week, I hope. Thank you, Allie, for really saying what I'm feeling right now. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, I hope you have a great week too. Hope you're feeling good. Yeah, the weather's been all over. This is very debatable. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Hugh Caldwell, hope you're doing well. See you soon. I miss talking to you, but I think you've been up all night, haven't you? Dennis Bigfoot, Pookie Ann, have a great week. And bang that gong for us, Robbie. And, you guys are too sweet. Big love to everybody. Log jamming. Yeah, you can. Big love to everybody. We love you, Robbie and Mr. Smith and everybody. And non-mouse, don't encourage these things. And love to Allie too. Yeah. You see what's in my head, and I just have trouble saying it sometimes. All right, I'll see you all for sure on Friday, and probably Tuesdays around too, and at other streams. I know Mr. Smith and Blue Unicorn will both be streaming. And look out tonight for Blue Unicorn streaming at the new, up at the Emporium up in Fort Collins. So check that out. Live around 5 for the new open mic thing. At 7 p.m. Eastern. See you later, you total flockers. All right, I'm going to go eat lunch. Bye, everybody. Big love to you.